Welcome to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Welcome everyone to Ford Field, home of the Lions here in Detroit. Kickoff team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the Bull system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They'll run it from the gun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Back to pass, it's Roberson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Snow. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Henderson. Turning it on! He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now after the misfire, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. Power ahead. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Duke's offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Blue Devils line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. To the air, it's Roberson. There's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a three-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He'll start this drive firing. Working on the right. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Roberson. Gets it to him on the screen. Jukes his way for more. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's looking deep. He's got it down the right side. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The play action fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing. find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
They'll go back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
Here we go. Do the show. Right.
Got it behind the line. It's King. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Duke. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to pass. It's Roberson. Gets it out fast. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it in. It's McMillan. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
It'll be 3rd and long. Off the RPO, complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Finds his tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Caught close to the marker. It's Daly. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. The give out of the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And this offense has put together a really nice drive, man. You really want to pay this off. Obviously, third down approaching. Got to be smart with the football, but we want to cut into this lead as much as possible. Down a couple possessions. This would be huge right before the half.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down a throw. Pulls it in on the left. Running free. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Dropping back, it's Roberson. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Bulls will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for space, it's Henderson. After after the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Blue Devils are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Grabbed behind the line, it's King. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Quick completion on the out. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got a man. It's McMillan. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bulls are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
Ready?
After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Give to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Gonna run it. It's Moore. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Look out, he's got room. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air, it's Roberson. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
This is a free safety that not only can play in the middle of the field and play center field, but he can lock up man-to-man as well with great coverage. You saw it there.
Makes the catch. It's McMillan. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on 3rd. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, that's a play you just love to have back. It's 3rd and 1. You're trying to take a shot. You're trying to take advantage of man coverage. You've got to give your quarterback more time to get that ball out.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Got the quick pass. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Snow. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, oh man, how about that play by the linebacker? I'm thinking, I got to get the run, I got to get the run. Oh, I see the quick pass, now I got to break on it and go catch this really, really fast guy over here. And how about the job he does, getting him on the ground, nowhere to go. Nice closing speed by that linebacker.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and... Touchdown, Buffalo! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And how about that? They pull out the onside kick. They're able to get it down 3 here in the 4th quarter. They're in great position right now to at least tie this game.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Turning it on. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown Bulls! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point.
And the ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
This defense knows that turnovers win games. And here in this 2-minute situation with the lead, they've got a chance to shut the door if they can create one, and they did it right there. Great job getting that ball on the ground and then being there to fall on top of it. They're going to leave here with a W.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Pulls it and fires to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Bulls will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Barrels ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Trying to barge in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tyler. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Got his man downfield. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is